What we must understand is the Fulanis are intentional in their conquests. They can never be mistaken for it. And I'll give you a proof. The Fulanis are intentionally with Islam, jihadism, conquest, conquering people, taking people's land. They are not shying from it. El-Rufai, Bashir El-Rufai, the son of Nasir El-Rufai, who we can as well say he is Malam El-Rufai spokesperson, came out and said that any man that dares challenge a Fulani man will be unalived. He said this and he mentioned a specific region in this country. He said Southern Kaduna will be wiped out because they continue to kill, to unalive Fulani elders.
And he was not called for questioning.
I have told you that these people are intentional. And they became intentional the very first day Usman Danfodio stepped his foot into Nigeria. In 1804, he told them, he gave them a marching order. He said, listen, Nigeria is your estate. So therefore, you must take power. When the British were about to go, the British saw the intentionality of the Fulanis. He said, listen, guys, you have to occupy the Nigerian military, you have to occupy the Nigerian Air Force, you have to occupy the Nigerian police force. Because we know that you people are intentional about power. Have you checked the records? Before you count one Yoruba man, you don't count 10 Fulani man. Before you count one Igbo man, you don't count 30 Fulani man. So, when 30 elders who are uneducated on a large scale, but wielding an AK-47, tell me what your pen wants to do. They go, don't buy you finish before you go talk, say you be educated man. The Nigerian contraption has been tailored, fashioned, okay, to benefit these people. And that is why a man has just been sentenced to death. You know his offense? A Fulani man with a cattle invaded his farm. He saw the man. He said, "Hey, what did you do for there? You didn't chop my corn." He started fighting the guy. Then the Fulani man brought out a cutlass. As he wanted to cut the guy's head, the guy dodged it, collected the cutlass in self-defense, unalived the Fulani man. All of this was well taped and recorded. The Nigerian judiciary system said that that guy should not have defended himself. That if at all, he should have run.
Somebody just asked me this morning that one Fulani man said that he wants Nigeria to unite, that he wants our unification. I say, it's not by saying, it's about action, it's about attitude.
You're a man, I say that Nigeria is not one.
We are not one. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Real One, why I conclude that we are not one is this. You know, I like Yoruba, I like my tribe first, then I like Nigeria. But this oneness, this is not how to be one. One stand like this. Of course, like I usually say that one sometimes has description that we are one. Husband and wife, they are one. But everybody know that one is head and the other one is not tail, but it's also a part of the body. So it means that even if we are saying we are one, does not mean that we are going to develop in the same pace. Our development educationally or anything is going to be the same because we come from different background, because we have different mineral resources. Even in the United States of America, they are not developed the same way. So when we are now saying one, it means that all of us, we are going to be treated equally. What is good for the girls will also good for the gender. That's what we are called oneness. But as we are saying now, it's like some people see themselves that number one, they have this audacity to kill anybody anywhere, and we don't have that audacity to go to their place to go and commit all this. I've never heard that a Yoruba man go to Sokoto and go and commit a particular crime like killing a Fulani man or try to rustle Fulani cow. How can you do that? I've never seen a Yoruba man that has that kind of audacity. The only thing Yoruba are known for is to defend our territory. We are not known for aggression, like try to dominate other people. But when you come to our land, I pray that God will grant us enough strength, at least, to defend our land. So, with this one that happened in the Kwara, I've not known what actually transpired, but it may be the beginning of a revolution that Yoruba will say no to excess killing of Fulani in our land.
But is it true that Yorubas are that woken up and see that the Fulanis are their enemies?
Yes, of course. There's no way we will not wake up. When we have been sleeping, one day will be one day we will wake up, and it's very, very evil, unfortunate that people have not been able to realize all this kind of thing, and they started chasing Sado, started chasing Omo Igbo, and I've been saying it that even if you say that Omo Igbo is not that our friend, but you cannot compare them with the Fulani now. Fulani are just too murderous, they are just too wicked, the way they do their things, they are after your life all the time. And I've been usually saying that if you see Omo Igbo, you see business, you see industrialization, but if you see Fulani, you see fear, you see terror, you see land grabbing. Omo Igbo will not come and grab your land. It's either they purchase your land, or they rent your house, or they rent your shop. But Fulani, you see land grabbing. You see Fulani, you see religious intolerance. So it's very, very dangerous that Yoruba we still don't see Fulani as our enemy. But it's not too late when we started waking up now.
Mr. Femi, it seems like Yorubas are now woken up now. I begin to know who their enemy is. Since Yoruba cannot go straight away to the Fulani people, do you think that it's not too late that Yorubas are just starting to wake up now?
Yoruba, it's not too late. The first person that stand up among Yoruba is Tinubu. Don't you know Tinubu has stand up against Fulani? That is the truth of the matter. People don't know. Tinubu has stand up against Fulani now. He's letting them know that you are not the owner of this country, and that is why even if we can ask ulterior motive, I salute his courage to jump out of PDP and come and support Tinubu instead of go there and support Atiku. Instead of Atiku, Fulani to succeed another Fulani, that is another city. That's what I'm saying. I've asked this morning that is it possible for a Yoruba man to still have dream of succeeding Tinubu? No Yoruba man will reason like that. Even if anybody want to contest from Yoruba side after Tinubu or when Tinubu is dead, everybody will be looking at him as somebody that is joking, that is not serious. But look at how Fulani, how they were so serious about Atiku succeeding Buhari. Even they even make attempt to bring in another northerners from the same APC. Let's agree or assume that it's a party affair. Atiku wanted to emerge as a president from PDP, and what about APC? If not that Tinubu stood his ground in APC, we will have another Fulani man or another northerner succeeding another Fulani, another northerner. And I've never seen a southerner that will believe or that will reason in that way that after this Tinubu regime, then maybe somebody from south will say you want to rule. No, everybody will say no. Power must go back to north. That's what we believe. But they believe in themselves. They believe that they are born to rule. They can rule from now to eternity. So let's look at Tinubu. Tinubu has, he has rise up and he has started so Fulani where they belong to. Tinubu number one. Shatima is not Fulani. Number two. Number three is Akpabio. That number four, Mahmuda, I don't know his tribe, but I'm not sure he's a Fulani. So to tell you for the first, and if I'm calling on every Yoruba man now, if OPC say they are ready today to sanitize the Southwest, let all of us, not only government, individual people, let everybody come out and rally around and support them. Maybe we know how when OPC started, how they were recruiting people. So many people were recruited into OPC at the early stage. They have so many, but as time goes on, the vision, perfection of their objective and some imbecility make the OPC not to function as it was before. Because I know when OPC started. So if they want to rejig rekindle the fire of OPC. There is a time, and this is the best time, and there is chance.
The Hausa guy also stated that Yoruba people are saboteurs. Well, that's his opinion, and he said that even if Yoruba plan anything, why Yoruba will come and tell them the plans and it's not going to work. What is your opinion about this? Coming from somebody from the north that just came to Lagos in less than 5 years.
This is a era of social media that everybody can come out from it whatever they like from his mouth. And this guy that is talking, I don't know his position. I don't know.
Just an ordinary person.
That's what I'm saying now. It is social media that gave him platform. He didn't have a platform. So I want to do justice to what he just said. I don't know which agreement has Yoruba enter with their forefathers.
Funny enough, because of social media, he was saying it live. He's a human being. He said it live.
It was recorded. I think through what you see it's on social media. That's what I'm saying. He was saying it, I was recording it. Did you gather people? Maybe he was saying it and people recorded it, and you saw it through social media. Not that he called conference. Did he call press conference? Did he call people around? He was expressing himself and use camera. Anybody can do that. Me too, I can do that. Record myself, use my mouth to say whatever I like, and I send it on. Yeah, that's how I'm saying that. I don't know his position. You see, Seriki Awusa in his axis. Who is he? You see, local government chairman. You see, Naboki, maybe Seriki or whatever. So I don't know his position. That's what I'm saying. That it is the social media that give those people platform. So I don't know what he's talking about when he say Yoruba we are saboteur. In what way? How? Who are the people that we should be calling saboteur in this regard? They are the one, of course. They are the one that want to destroy everything. It is their people. If you mention how many Yoruba that has went to North to go and wreak havoc there, to go and be chasing, their farmer from the field. Any Yoruba that they have caught that rape their daughter in that place. Yoruba, we are responsible people, and wherever you find us in a strange land, wherever they say we should stay, that's where we stay. We are not like them. So if you come and prove it to us, how we are saboteur? Saboteur in what way? That Tinubu come and he said we cannot be continuously to be mumu to you. What did they mean? So I don't know what he's talking about.
But do you not agree with the answer when we say that Tinubu has not followed the agreement which they had before the election? That we can see how he was or how he seems to be putting his only Yoruba people in power. What are you
I don't know the agreement he has with Northerners. So they should sort any agreement he has with the Northerners. They should sort it out with him. But I don't know the agreement he has with them. Those people that is he okay? Look at North now. North has a divided vote. Which one of the northern part of the country state that Tinubu won outrightly? In Kaduna, Tinubu didn't win. In Kano, did Tinubu win? No. I'm not sure he win in Katsina. Or is it in this place he won? The only place that Tinubu won, he has fulfilled the agreement with them. He won in Zamfara, Abi, if I'm very right, and they have minister from there. He won in the Borno. Shetima is from Borno. So what?
We have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die, and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria. And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place, trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people.
This country belongs to all of us. And the federal government, the presidency must act fast because time is going from north, west, northeast, north central, southwest, southeast, south. There is general insecurity. And this is being propelled by herdsmen. I want to repeat again, I have made it a petition to the presidency and to all security agencies before, that if they want peace, Mayetiala must be arrested. These are people who have owned up. They have taken responsibility that they have killed, they maimed, they rape, and do all sorts of atrocities. And yet their leadership is in Abuja, and nobody is confronting them. And until these people are arrested, when I talk, I was being castigated. I was being vilified. Nothing bad that was not said against me. I am this and that. But the reality is here. It is not just happening to Benue State today. It is happening to the entire country. Why is the federal government being silent about this Fulani men? When will the federal government come out and criticize and arrest herdsmen carrying AK-47? When are they going to do that? Are we second citizens in this country? What gives Fulani man superior to any other person, to a thief man? I am not their slave. A Benue man is not a slave to any Fulani man in this country. And so federal government must do this. At a point in time, the federal government came out with a policy through the police that even those with license, den guns, double barrel and pump action should surrender to police. How many times have the presidency come out to condemn that Fulani men are carrying AK-47 all over the place? This is not correct. We stand for justice, equity, and fairness. Whatever is happening to a Fulani man should also happen to any other person. That was why I called the federal government to license me and many others to have guns, to have AK-47 too. Because if I have my AK-47, a Fulani man is coming there, he knows that I have, and he has. Then we can fight each other. But you can't disarm me and arm a Fulani man. This is the point. So this is not right. The federal government is biased, is unfair. The failure in security is caused by federal government. This question of raising those who oppose to Fulani men. I also heard about the press statement issued by the presidency when the governor of Ondo issued a 7-day ultimatum that the Fulani should leave the forest. The presidency came out swiftly and said that it is wrong for him to say that. But when people are killed in Benue, killed in Ondo, killed in Ekiti, killed in Taraba, killed in Jigawa, killed in Zamfara, killed in all these places by these herdsmen, and they come out, there is one Fulani social cultural organization called FUNA, who came out and claimed responsibility and said that they are going to do more. They will mobilize Fulanis from all over the place to come and take over Nigeria, that it is their ancestral land. Presidency did not say anything. But they quickly ordered the arrest of an activist who stood up to speak and to work against his people. What else will you do? When you see your people being killed, you see your people's farm being razed down, being eaten off by herdsmen, what else will you do as a patriotic person of that community? What else will you do? It's just the same thing. The World Terrorist Index have described Fulani as the 4th terrorist group in the world. But up to today, they have not cared, the federal government have not cared to declare herdsmen as terrorist organization. And they have gone further to form Mayetiala, Cattle Hore, Mayetiala, cattle breeders, Mayetiala, this one, Funam, that one. And federal government is romancing with them. and federal government comes out to defend them anything time something happens to them. But when they cause pains in the lives of other people, federal government will keep quiet. Federal government have gone ahead to ban iPod. Why can't they ban? What did iPod do that they went ahead and banned them? This one that Fulanis are taking over everywhere under the watch of the presidency, and they're not saying anything. What is the meaning of that? What are they trying to say? When you talk, they will come after you. Some people are afraid in this country to talk because if they come, EFCC will come after them. ICPC will come after them. Security agencies will come after them. They did that to me. And I went to court against them and I won. They did that to me. They tried to